10 equals to 0 mod 5. All right, so can we do small thing now? Let's get the sum and product. What's the sum? What is product? Sum and product. Yes, can you drop that in the comment section? Tell me what the sum is, the product is for this quadratic equation. So drop that in the comment section. What is sum? What is product? What is your sum and what is your product? Yes, anyone? The sum and product of that quadratic equation. Okay, good. Below 5 and -2. So the sum is 5. Okay, is that what you are saying? Okay, so what is the sum and product? I didn't ask for the two numbers. All right. So the sum and product. All right. Okay. I can see the Divine dropping that. Yes, that's what I want. So now the sum is the coefficient of x, that's -3. And the product is -10 that we have here times coefficient of x squared here, which is 1. So nothing is changing. You have -10. All right. So now here you need two numbers such that when you multiply together, you have -10. When added together, you have -3. So what are the two numbers? So those two numbers will be factor of -10. So just think of two numbers. All right. So now let's look at it. Should we use -5 and the 2? Look at it. Now when you use this to multiply this, you have -10. When you add this and this together, you have -3. Okay. I hope you understand that. So that is what we are using. So that means this equation turns to x squared -5x plus 2x -10 equals to 0 in mode 5. All right. So what do we do now? Let's look at the first pair. The first pair here, this one. Now, what is the GCD of these two terms? So that's x. X is the GCD. So when you divide this by x, x squared divided by x, you have x. -5x divided by x, you have -5. So the GCD of these two numbers is +2. Okay. So when you divide 2x by 2, you have x. This gives you -5 modulo 5. All right. So now let's factor out this. So you have x minus 5 and x plus 2 equals to 0 in mode 5. All right. So we now have is either -5 is 0 or x plus 2 is 0 in mode 5. All right. So x equals to 5 in mode 2, mode 5, sorry, and x equals to -2 in mode 5. All right. So now look at this. You can't leave your answer this way because this number is the same thing as the modulo. So what do you need to do? You divide this number by the modulo, and the remainder is going to be your answer. That's going to be what? That will be 0. So let me write this out for you. So we have this one is 5 times 1 plus 0. Okay, mode 5. All right. Okay, so x equals to, so x will be what? 0 mode 5. All right, now let's look at the second one. So you can't leave your answer as negative here. So we have x equals to, so now look at this. Now this is bigger than this. So what do we write now? So we just write 5 times -1. So what do you need to, this gives you -5. What are you going to add to -5 to get -3? 2 rather. So you have +3 mode 5. All right, so x will be 3 mode 5. So this is going to be the answer to the problem. So that means we have this and this as the solution.